I grew up on the Rosebud Reservation in South Dakota. I was raised by my grandparents. I remember my grandmother pointing up there like that. She said, "Hey, Wanelvi Chunkukta." That's the spirit road. And she said, when we die, that's where we go, because that's where we came from. I like that idea. I am Trudell Guerue, Trudell Henry Guerue Jr. I am from the Spotted Tail family. If you look over there, that is Spotted Tail, great warrior, great warrior. Spotted Tail's nephew was a man named Crazy Horse, who led the battle at Little Bighorn. My dad was in World War II in the Navy. He was on a minesweeper. All my brothers except two were in the military. It was instilled in me. I had to measure up. Vietnam was the high point of my life. Everything was, there were no grays. Everything was black and white. Of all the dozen or so of us that went to Vietnam, my cousins, I'm the last one. I wandered all over. First of all, got back to the reservation. I was only on the res for 3 nights. That last night, I went to visit one of my aunts. And I decided I was going to go visit, it's like 3 o'clock. I was going to go visit another aunt across the valley. And I had an old 64 Triumph Spitfire. And it was cold. And it wouldn't start. So I pushed down a hill. I was going to jump start it. All the way down the bottom. No go. When I got to the bottom, I heard this woman crying grievously. Something was really wrong. And so I got up, lifted the hood up, wiggled wires, kicked the tires. All of a sudden, the hair stood up in the back of my neck. And that lady who used to go to the hospital when someone was dying, nobody ever saw her. But she was behind me down in the creek bottom crying. And it scared me so bad. It's probably adrenaline that turned on the car. I drove right back up to my aunt's house and said, "Aunt Lois, can I stay here tonight?" And I didn't tell her. And in fact, I didn't think about it. I just couldn't think about it. She was telling me to be ready to die. I was going to be sent into the Onlow Valley by myself with some 6 gun bunnies to look for this 51 caliber that was shooting down the helicopters. Now, I knew how to get along in the woods. I know those gun bunnies didn't. And so I knew I was going to die. I knew that woman was right. We had surrounded this fishing village, Kinjao, and they flew the white mice in, Vietnamese police, because there was a village district chief's meeting. And they beat this little girl up. I could hear them hitting her from 100 feet away. Scream at her, she'd scream back. And finally, she just couldn't take it. She said, "He's under there, in the tunnel underneath their little house." So our guys dug into it. And my captain was maybe from here to that little chair there. And I was on one side of the hole, and they were piling up all this stuff, this blocks of C4, M26 grenades, ammunition. It was about like this. It was right here. And I looked down, and this thing that looked like an M26 grenade, but it was the wrong colors, and the markings were different. It wasn't English. And time went away. I didn't feel it, didn't hear it. I knew I was dead. And I got to the end of the tunnel. I looked in. It's a bright tunnel. And there's a throbbing that goes with it. And I remember thinking, my God, this is how it is to die. I just hope it doesn't take too long, because I don't want to hurt, because I knew I was really messed up. Well, I don't look forward to death, but I'm not afraid of it. We're all going to get there. 14 months. I was in surgery 16 times. You barely get some strength back, and then you go back in and they beat the crap out of you again. But I would do it again. I would do it again. I mean, look at all this world, this wonderful country we live in. It's worth it. When I die, I will be covered with the American flag. That's a big deal to me.